to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of tips for creatives or photographers, I'm going to be talking about tips for future brides and how to pick your wedding photographer. So when you're looking for your future wedding photographer, one thing that is super important to do is to do your research. So research photographers that are in your area, research the type of photography you like, go on Pinterest, and you'll notice that you will find a common theme. Like maybe it's the lighting you like best, or maybe it's a certain style, or maybe it's like certain poses or something that you really like certain photographers do that you're seeing, and what you don't like certain photographers that you've seen. So really do your research and kind of know what's out there. So, but when I say research, know what styles you like, know the photographers in your area. Also look around and see if there's a photographer you really like. Ask if they'll travel, if you have the budget to. So don't think like, oh, they're like 10 hours away, like there's no way I could book them. Reach out and ask them. They probably, like, wedding photographers for the most part are so eager and just love capturing love. So I am sure that they would come out to you. A lot of photographers travel. A lot of photographers do like traveling elopements. A lot of photographers love to travel, so just reach out if that's the case. So doing your research is super important. My next tip for you is to have a shot list for your photographer. So give them a list, like list by list. These are the photos I want. So that can be like, I want a photo of my husband and I by this tree. I want a photo by this pond. I want like my mom and I here. It can be that specific, or it can just be like names. Like I need like this bridesmaid and this, and my mom and this person. And when they have that shot list, like they'll likely have a second shooter, and they'll literally like check off and make sure you get all those shots, because you don't want to go like second day and be like, oh, I really wish that I got that shot, or going through your gallery and thinking like, oh, I really wish I got this. Like write them down so your photography knows like exactly what you want. Next step is be super honest with your photographer. So don't just be like, oh yeah, okay, sure, like I'll settle for that. Be really open and honest to be like, this is the style I like, this is what I want. If you don't know what you want yet, I would say just to continue to research so that you do know, because the perfect photographer is out there for you, and you'll have like such a good match and it will work out so well. There are so many amazing wedding photographers out there, but be really open and honest with them, because you don't want to be like, oh, like if they have a really good price point but you don't love their work, you might not be happy with it in the end, and that could cause conflict. So go for more of like, follow your heart, follow like this is your one day to get these moments captured. So just be super honest and upfront. Also, if it's out of your budget, be honest about that too, and you can find a photographer that has a similar style. Another thing that you can do is you can show the photographer the style that you like, and again, be upfront and honest and say, is this something you can do? Because they'll either say, no, I do not change my style, which some will say, or two, no, I cannot do that. Or they might be like, yeah, for sure, this is something I shot that was similar. So when you're looking for a photographer, be so upfront, ask those questions, and you know, you'll get the answers and you'll find what you're looking for. Next tip is not really like a tip, but it's almost like a reassurance. It's okay to be picky. Like don't feel bad if you're like going through and like talking to so many different like wedding photographers. Be more concerned, in my opinion, about what their style looks like rather than the price point, and be like so picky. If they are not willing to do the style that you're looking for, there is someone out there who will. So it's okay to be picky. That's totally cool. This is your big day. It's a special day. You want those picture perfect moments. You want them captured professionally. You want them to be the best quality that they can be. So be picky and don't feel bad about being picky. It's your day. My very last tip is, if it's in your budget, request that they have a second shooter. I've done so many weddings as second shooter, and I think it's so important, because not only will your photographer be able to work more efficiently with a second set of hands, you will also get more shots. You'll get twice as many shots, approximately, and you will get different angles, you'll get different things. While the main photographer's capturing one thing, the other photographer could be capturing something completely different, so you're not missing any moment. So if it's in your budget, definitely get a second shooter. that is all of my tips for you. I hope that future brides find this helpful, and I hope that photographers found this helpful too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you soon. Bye.